Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be showing y'all how I got this really colorful, bold, beautiful makeup look with the orange eyeliner. So if you would like to see how I did this look, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell as well so you can be notified about my videos. But yeah, like I said, thumbs up this video. You know to do it before this video even starts because y'all know this look about to be bomb. But yeah, make sure you stay tuned and watch this video all the way to the end. That way y'all can see how I got this amazing makeup look. So today I'll be taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow dip pomade in the color dark brown. And I'll just be using this to draw and outline my brows. I'm going to take this spoolie so I can brush my hairs into the place that I would like for it to be. And then I'm going to outline my brows with an angled brush. I'm just taking this Morphe angled eyeliner brush and I'm just using that. Okay, so now that I'm pretty much done with my brow, since that one gonna give me problems, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a E.L.F piece of tape thing that I just use it for my eyeshadow, because it helps position my eyeshadow on the edge. When I'm doing it like this, it just gives it that sharp, nice cut. I know y'all can see it just a little bit. It just gives it that nice sharp edge cut, and so that's why I use the tape. It's just with certain looks that I do. I don't use it with every single eyeshadow look, but that's pretty much what I do. And now I'm going to just take my same concealer that I used to carve my brows, and I'm going to use it as an eyeshadow base. Like I said, y'all, sometimes I use this one, which is my P. Louise base, but this is the one, the P. Louise is the one that I'm going to actually use to cut my crease. So for right now, y'all just going to see me using this Pro Concealer for right now until it is time for me to cut my crease. And I'm just taking this random brush right here to just pat my eyeshadow base in place. I just use it to just position it the way I want it to be, and then after that, y'all are gonna see me use my finger to just pat it down just to even it out a little bit more. Then I just take my finger and just pat it on there, just so I can even out a little better. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and dig into my eyeshadow palette. So this is the palette, the Stacey Marie BPerfect Cosmetics Carnival 3 palette, and this is the palette that I'll be using today in my look. This is such a beautiful palette. I've been using this palette quite a bit. Y'all gonna see me definitely use this palette in most of my videos. It's a very pigmented palette, and it has like every color in here. It was like $40 or $45 that I paid for it, which is not bad, especially with the pigmentation and quality of this palette. It's a really good palette. I also have the other one that came out before this one, which is the XL Carnival palette or something like that. Y'all will see me use that one as well. But today, like I said, I'll be taking this palette, and I'm gonna start with this orange color right here, and then I'm gonna use this orange one right here. So I'm gonna start off with those two orange colors, and I'm gonna use that one first to put into my inner corner crease. So I'm gonna start blending that out. I'm just taking this brush right here. This is a Morphe brush. It's M321, and I'm just gonna take this one and pack that orange right into my inner crease. And I'm just gonna keep doing that until I get it the pigmentation that I would like for it to be. So I'm just gonna pack this one on just a little bit, and then I'm gonna move on with that other orange that I had just showed y'all. But yeah, y'all, like I said, this palette is really amazing. When I first got it, I was not expecting for the pigmentation to be this bomb on this palette. And I had just got this palette a couple months ago. I'm not sure how long ago this palette came out. I know for sure, of course it was sometime last year, but I wasn't aware of this palette until I just so happened to see someone on YouTube actually review this palette and use it, and I fell in love with this palette when I saw it. So I was like, I have to get it. Y'all should definitely try this palette. I personally don't know who Stacey Marie is. I believe she's a YouTuber maybe. Like I said, this is her palette. She collabed with BPerfect Cosmetics, and so yeah, this is an amazing palette. So now I'm about to take that lighter orange with the same brush. I'm just gonna use it to just go over the orange just a little bit, and I'm also gonna bring that up. As y'all can see on this eye, I brought it up just almost close to the brow bone, but the color that y'all see at the brow bone is the yellow, and so I'm gonna use the yellow also to bring up at the brow bone as well. So basically, I'm just layering the colors on here and blending them out from darkest to light. The way I'm doing it is darkest to light. So I know some people will do theirs light to dark, but I usually do mine dark starting in the crease and then move it up to the light. So now I'm gonna take this dark yellow color right here. I know it may look a little orange, slightly orange in the camera, but it's a dark yellow, and I'm gonna use that to put it at the top of that lighter orange that I just did. So I'm basically blending that in close to my brow bone. And now since that orange color is not as dark, well, I don't want it to be too dark, but since it's not the orange that I want, I'm gonna take a little bit of this red right here, and I'm gonna use that to I'm gonna dip my brush in there just a little bit, and I'm going to pack that into the crease just to give it like a gradient effect, basically how this one is. How you can see it's like dark to light. So that's pretty much what I'm doing, and pretty much bringing back that orange color. Okay, so that's it for the orange, and now we're gonna move on to a pink. It look slightly like a really light purple, but this color right here, it's like a type of dark pink, like a medium pink, dark pink color. So I'm gonna take that color, and I'm going to pack that in my crease, but at the end, pretty much the other half of my crease. And as y'all see, as I'm packing it onto the eye, I'm basically moving it up, but not too much. So I'm just taking this angled concealer brush that I used to carve out my brows. I don't have any concealer on here. I'm just taking what's remaining and basically just evening out my brow bone where the shadow is at. So basically, as you can see on this eye, it's like perfectly evened out. I just wanted to do the same over here so it wouldn't look like uneven light. So now I'm gonna go back in with that same brush that I used for the orange, and I'm actually gonna blend out that orange just a little bit more, and I'm just gonna take a little bit more of that yellow color, and just add it just to bring back that pop of color. And now I'm gonna go back in with the pink and just add just a little bit more. Just to make sure everything is well blended. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, I'm actually going to cut my crease. I'm taking this flat brush right here. This is actually a brush that I got from brush set from MYO Cosmetics, and this is in the number this is in number 4, but it's number 4 in that brush that I got. But I'm not exactly sure if they still have that brush set, because I got this brush, it was like a while ago, a couple years ago. So I'm just going to put a little bit of my P. Louise base. This is in the shade Rumor 2, and I'm just using this to carve out my crease, to cut my crease. I know y'all probably seen other YouTubers do their cutting their crease the same way I do, which I pretty much just like tap it. I don't actually carve it because it's so hard for me to do it like that. Until I master it, y'all gonna see the way I usually do my crease, how I usually cut it. So now I'm going in with that lighter green, and I'm just pretty much packing it over the dark green, because I want it to be that nice shade of green. I didn't want it to be too light or too dark, so that's why I just went ahead and just used the dark and light one, because it gave me like that perfect shade of green that I'm looking for. And for the next 2 shades that I'm using on my eye, I'm gonna keep using this same brush. I'm just wiping it off with my towel. I usually use my Cinema Secrets brush cleanser. What all you do is you just take it, I usually just dip my brush in there just a little bit. You just want to dip it in there a little bit, you don't want to soak it. And then I just take a towel and I just wipe it off, and boom, y'all, it cleans it off. It cleans the eyeshadow off and it's dry, so it's ready to use for the next color. But for me, right now, since I'm actually using a bunch of different colors, I don't want to constantly keep dipping my brush in there. So I'm basically just wiping it off on the towel really good right now. So I'm gonna go in with this beautiful blue shade right here, this one right here at the bottom, and I'm going to place that in the middle. And I'm basically gonna diffuse it in with that green. Well, not actually in with the green, but where that line stopped at for the green, that's where I'm basically blending the blue shadow in at. That way it won't look like a harsh, you know, line. So basically how I diffuse it over here, how you can still see where it's basically where the line is, but it's blended. You can still see that. And you want to make sure you do that, or else it's going to be really, really harsh. Like a really harsh line. And you don't want to have any harsh lines with your makeup, because it's really noticeable. So yeah, this is all I'm doing. Just diffusing that. And then I'm leaving a little bit of space on that end for my last color, which is a purple color. Okay. So I'm cleaning my brush off right now. And then it's 3 different purple shades that I'm about to dip my brush in, which are this one, and this one right here. So these 3 different purple shades, I'm going to be dipping my brush into those so I can get the perfect purple that I'm looking for. Nothing too light, nothing too dark. Perfect shade on the end right here. So I'm just going to do the same thing I did for the blue. Taking my MYO Cosmetics pigment. This doesn't have a shade name. I'm not exactly sure what this color will be, but it's not like a true orange color. it's pretty much like a dark neon, pretty much a dark neon orange. So I know you can't really see this much, mainly because my lighting, but this is the orange color right here. I know it looks really light, but this is pretty much how it looks. And so I just put a little bit on this top right here. I already had some mix. This was from when I did this eye. So as y'all can see, I made it into a liner. I took my MYX mixing medium, and it's pretty much, this is like a liquid that you mix in with a pigment to get the liquid liner effect. And then I just take this small, this is a lip brush, but I use it to mix my stuff. So I'm going to mix what I already had in here. Just taking a little bit of that, just mixing it, turning it into a liquid form of liner. Okay, so now that I'm done with that part, I'm going to take my CoverGirl mascara, and this one is just the Super Sizer Fibers. So I just coated my eyes just a little bit, and now I'm about to throw on some lashes. This is from the Balm Extension Lashes. This is their 18mm lash book, and these lashes are so pretty. The lashes are fluffy, beautiful, and they are just the right type for me because I like my lashes like these. But today I will be taking the lashes in the style Carmen, which is this one right here. And so I'm gonna take that and I will be putting it on my eye. I will just be taking my Duo Lash Glue in the pink tube, the red tube, and I'll be using that to just put on my lashes. Okay, so now that I'm done putting my lashes on, I'm going to take my Maybelline Foundation in the Matte and Poreless. These are in the shades 334 Warm Sun and 340 Cappuccino. I usually just mix these two colors. Well, I actually just started. I just been using Cappuccino until I started realizing that it was kind of looking a little bit dark on me. So then I found a shade to mix in with it to even it out. So I'm basically just gonna put a little bit of each on my face. Well, actually, I usually put a little bit more of the Cappuccino, and then I put just a little bit of the Warm Sun, the lighter shade. I know it might look a little too yellow right now, but that's only because it has to dry down. So, and then probably my lighting will probably make it just look a little bit more of a yellow undertone than what it actually is. So I'm just using this flat brush. This brush is actually by a brand from Target called Sonia Kashuk, and she has a really good brush line. Ever since I've tried one of her brushes, I fell in love with them, and they work amazing on the skin. Her foundation brushes are amazing as well. I will be taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer. This one is in the shade Fawn, and I'll be using that to highlight under my eye, but just a little bit. I'm not going to use too much. I'm just taking a little bit to conceal under my my eye and highlight as well. Take a little bit down the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, and also on my chin as well. I'm gonna take this Morphe brush right here, and I'm gonna use that to blend out my concealer. I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I will be putting the powder in all the spots where I did my concealer. Y'all, this powder just got everywhere. Then I'm done with that. I will be taking my Makeup Revolution Glow bronzer. This is in the shade medium. This is by Makeup Revolution. Ever since I saw someone on YouTube use this, I tried it out myself, and it is amazing, y'all. It is really amazing. This is really the only one that I use. I use this one in the Fenty Beauty powder bronzer, but this one I feel like is more, I don't know, better for my skin complexion. Like, it comes out really amazing. Don't get me wrong, y'all, I do love the Fenty Beauty as well, but this one, I just been going straight to this one every day whenever I do my makeup and stuff. And I just take this brush right here to just bronze my face. So now I'm gonna take my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is in the shade In the Summer. I actually thought from how it looked in the packaging that it was gonna be my shade, but it's actually pretty much a powder shade for me that matched my skin. So I just use it as a face powder, and it works so amazing, y'all. Oh, this works so good as a face powder. The end results after I'm done with my makeup, it looks so amazing. It makes my foundation and everything smooth. It just completes the whole look, this face powder. So basically I just use this one to just wipe away a little bit of that translucent powder, also while having it to blend into my skin so it won't create like a white cast whenever I take pictures. So now I'm gonna use my E.L.F. setting spray. I'm gonna spray my face. Spray it just a little bit, and I'm gonna let that dry. So now that that's dry, I'm gonna go back into my Carnival palette, and I'm gonna take that same orange shade, the dark one, and I'm going to place that on my lower lash line. I'm gonna place the orange first, green second. I'm actually gonna do pink, orange, green, and blue. Because at first I didn't know how I want to place the colors under, but I'm gonna do pink, orange, green, and blue. So I'm gonna just take those same colors that I used on my lid, and I'm going to just place it under here. Okay, y'all. So instead of me using orange, I'm gonna just go ahead and just use pink. Because that orange is not coming out the way I want it to be. So I just went over that orange with the pink, because it wasn't showing up the way I wanted it to. Now I'm going to go into a different palette, which is the 35B Lisa Frank palette, and I'm going to take this shimmer. Actually, I'm gonna take this yellow first, and then this shimmer yellow. And I'm going to place that into my inner corner. The pigment is a gold pigment by, oops, y'all, I dropped it. So I'm glad this wasn't open. But I'm taking my Glo Glittaz Gold pigment. It's by a small black-owned it's a small black-owned business. And so I'm gonna take this pigment and I'm gonna put it into my inner corner. I'm going to take some of my E.L.F. setting spray. I'm going to spray the brush just a little bit, wet it so I can get that pigment to shine bright, y'all. Okay, this pigment is so pretty. So, ooh, y'all, look at that. So I'm just taking this pigment and highlighting my inner corner with it. Take my my MYO Cosmetics chocolate cherry truffle blush palette. This is so beautiful. I always go for these two shades right here, so I'm actually gonna go in with those two shades, and I'm going to put just a little bit on my cheeks to make it rosy, just a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with my Airspun. Yes, y'all, my Airspun highlighter. It's right here in my face and I'm just over here looking for it. I'm gonna go in with my Airspun loose highlighter. This one is in the shade Glow for Gold, and so beautiful. Y'all, this is like my go-to highlighter. It's so pigmented, and when I tell y'all a little bit goes a long way, y'all do not want to put too much. If y'all have this, or if y'all want to get this, if they still have it available, y'all do not want to use too much, because look, ooh, y'all see that? Telling y'all, a little bit goes a long way. I usually don't put on too much highlighter, but I just had to show y'all how much this highlighter, you know, blings out there, y'all. Like, this little glow for real. It is so pretty as well. But yeah, if you have this or you want to use it, please do not use too much, because it's gonna really like glow in your face for real. You'll probably be able to see you in the dark at nighttime with this highlighter on. That's why I don't use too much, but I'm just showing y'all how it is for the video. So I just put a little bit down the bridge of my nose as well. Okay. And now for my lips, I'm actually just gonna take a brown lip liner and then just some regular clear Beauty Supply Store lip gloss, and I'm just gonna just outline my lips with this brown lip liner, and then I'm gonna use this clear lip gloss. This is MAC's Makeup Sherry Moya lip polish. This is just a clear gloss. I'm sure you can get it from the Beauty Supply Store, but mine came on a keychain that I had bought. It was a custom made keychain that came with lip glosses, and this one ended up falling off my keychain, so I just decided to just keep it off my keychain, and I use it. It smells amazing. It smells really good. But I'm gonna line my lips right now with this brown lip liner. So y'all, this is the final makeup look. I feel like it came out so pretty, and then this gloss with the brown lip liner just made this look pop even more. Like, this is just so beautiful. Doing a close-up so y'all can see. I really like the outcome of this. This is so pretty. This is like a nice summer type of makeup look. This is really beautiful. Anybody can definitely recreate this look. You can use, you don't even have to do it the way I did it. You can use any type of eyeshadow color that you would like. I just thought about these colors and I wanted to use it, but I actually like the outcome. This is really pretty. And then the orange neon eyeliner came out so pretty. Like, it made the look pop even more. But yeah, this is the look. Thank y'all for watching. I really do hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you thumbs up this video, like it. Don't forget to subscribe as well, and make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified when my next video gets posted. And also, don't forget to take a look at my recent videos that I posted before this, if you haven't already. But I hope y'all all enjoyed this look. Thank you for watching. Bye.